What's going on, guys? It's really early right now. It's like 7:15 on a Saturday morning. I'm heading out to the junk in the trunk sale, which is kind of a clever name. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you've probably seen me go to one of these sales. If you haven't seen any of those videos, what the sale is, it's like a big trunk sale. So everybody rides out there with their cars, they open up the back of their truck, and they set up a few tables and have like a little miniature yard sale behind their vehicle. But the last one they did out here, there was 300 vendors. And I've been going to this for like 18 months. I think it's like, since the first one, I've basically only missed one or two. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So there's a lot to get out here. It's probably like the best sourcing spot for me right now. So I'm excited to bring you guys along and show you guys what we can find out here. I'll take some footage out at the spot so you guys can see what it kind of looks like out there. But anyway, let's get it. Alright guys, so we're here at the trunk sale. I've actually already filled up one cart and I'm gonna go up and get some more stuff, man. It's just been great so far. I got all these golf clubs in the back. You can see my little cart right there. It's like a beach cart. That thing helps tremendously at these sales. I just was able to buy like 40 golf clubs, some boots, shoes, and everything fit in my backpack and in that cart. But I do buy so much stuff at these that I gotta refill. So it's nice. I'm getting some AC now. Sorry, that's what the loud noise is in the background, the AC blasting. But about to get back out here. Plenty more deals to get. I've probably only been through like 10% of what they have out here so far. So I just went by my warehouse and dropped off my truck that's got a bunch of stuff in it, grabbed my other vehicle. So now I'm gonna go home. It's Saturday. I'm gonna spend the rest of the weekend with my family. I'll get everything laid out on Monday and I'll show you guys everything we got at the trunk sale.
Daddy!
I know, I'm gonna do it in a second. Keep going.
Too fast. I'm gonna go super speed.
Alright guys, my warehouse is in disarray, so I'm going to show you guys the stuff in stages, everything we got from the trunk sale. I got all the stuff you see here from one person for $250. It's a pretty good deal. I haven't looked up these actual knife roll cases, but they always sell really well for me, and I've never had any of this nice. So if I had to guess, I'd probably say these will sell for around $30+ each, something like that. But obviously I made this deal for the knives themselves. This was the first one that caught my eye because it was the most intricate one, and I've sold a lot of blades in the past, and I know that these big multi-tools can sell really well. So I looked it up, and this piece right here is selling for like $150, which is why I made the deal at $250 for everything. Now I only looked up a few knives on the spot to make sure it was a good deal. I knew this one was worth $150. This one should sell for about $40. And then I looked up this one and I think it's selling for about $50 or $60. So that right there, I should get my money back off of like these 4 knives, and then everything else will be profit. These kind of items sell very well when you have a reputable brand and a really high-end item, especially with knives. And then from the same guy, I just made another deal. I got this rifle scope in the box, and these are badass scopes, man. These are so nice, perfect condition. Here's one out of the box to give you guys an idea. And this one I did look up, and it was selling for like 150 bucks. I would have paid him $50 for this, but I got all 3 of these scopes and the night vision, which he was asking $100 for. I gave him $220 for this stuff, which was like an exceptional deal. So I was kind of making bundle deals with this guy, but I looked up this right here, and look it up, Nocturna Sentinel Pro night vision. So this thing is selling for like $400 or $500. I have the box with it, like a sheath, the original paperwork that came with it, all the good stuff. So I'm thinking that I should be able to get 400 bucks out of that alone. And I only gave him $220 for all 3 rifle scopes and that. I made another deal. I got 2 more knives from him. I think it was for like 70 bucks or $60. I can't remember. So this knife right here, it should sell for about 60 bucks. And then this one is way better. This is like a limited edition kind of blade. I'm not sure exactly what it was called, but if you look up SOG Pillar, you'll see how well these knives are selling. And I think this one by itself should sell for like 150 bucks. So it was just like really good stuff from this guy. This was probably the best bundle of stuff I got there, and I'm showing you guys first, but still really good stuff. I got this for myself, for my house. I collect these vintage drinking glasses. So like all my beer glasses and all my drinking glasses are cool vintage stuff like this. I like this one because my son is a big Tampa Bay Rays fan, and I think he's gonna think this is cool because they're no longer known as the Devil Rays. So we're gonna add this to the personal collection, pay $2 for that. Got another nice knife here. This is a nice like hunting fishing style knife made by Kershaw, I believe. Yeah, Kershaw, which is another really good brand to be on the lookout for. This one is model 1010, and I think that's about a $50 knife, and I paid the guy 20 bucks for that. All right, I got these 2 watches for $10, so $5 each. I know Gruen is a good brand, pretty good brand, and this one is, I forgot how you say it. Oh, there you go, Puget or something like that. Also another brand I'm familiar with. But these are gonna go in my local online auction that I run. Everything in the online auction starts at $5, so I'm gonna start this watch out at $5. Really ornate, really cool, and I'm gonna do the same for this set. So I'm gonna sell these in my local online auction. I probably could throw them up on eBay, and I didn't even look them up. I just knew they were good for the deal. But they're probably $30 to $50 watches on eBay if I wanted to flip them there. But I just wanted them for the online auction. I think they're really cool. All right, I don't really have table space inside to pull all this stuff out right now. So before I take all these pictures and process it, I'm gonna show you guys what we got. We got these really exclusive like Star Wars shoes. The cool thing about these were only at the Anaheim 2020 Star Wars celebration, which actually got canceled due to COVID. So these shoes are pretty rare, they're hard to find. I couldn't find this exact colorway, but I found similar shoes selling for like $120, and I paid the person $35 for these. They're brand new with tags, as you guys can see, so I should have no problem getting somewhere between like $80 and $120 for those. Got this big Miller Beer Eagle mirror for my warehouse. I'm gonna actually keep that. I paid $25 for that, so that was a good deal. I paid $20 for the Stour watch. That's a good brand to look out for. I'm not going to pull it out of there. It's just a basic watch with a leather strap. It's automatic, which is cool, so it doesn't need a battery. Automatic and mechanical watches will always sell for more money. This ICOM antenna tuner goes with the CB radio over here that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. I got these Keen sandals. They were only $3. Keen is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. Now these ones show pretty good signs of wear, but they should still sell for 30 bucks, and I only paid $3 for them. I got all the golf clubs for $220 from this young kid, so he gave me a really good deal. They're really good. I mean, there's like a Callaway driver, there's a TaylorMade driver, we got a white hot putter, that's a Ping I2 set. We got an old TaylorMade burner set right there, like the first burners that came out. There's like an Adams Idea hybrid. So they're all good brands. They're all good clubs that are gonna sell well. I can sell these iron sets as actual sets. So those are pretty big sets, which will take about half of those away. And then we got about maybe 12 or 15 individual clubs to list there. But like I said, $220 for the lot. And I think like the best 4 clubs out of there will pay for the whole bundle there. This thing is brand new in the box. This was a really good buy. The guy only charged me 20 bucks. Now I found somebody that had the 5 or 600 watt one and they got like $250 for it. Old car audio things are really good, especially when you find them new in the box, because there's certain models that people really like and they just don't make anymore. So if they can find one in perfect condition, like old stock, they'll pay ridiculous amounts of money for it. I got these two DeWalt 60 volt blowers. The problem is they don't have the extension on the end here. They're selling for like $125 if they're complete without the battery, but since we're missing this extension and somebody's gonna have to find that, we're gonna have a little bit tougher time. I did pay $50 each for them, which was kind of a stretch, but I think I can sell them for $100 each plus shipping. And then we got, this is a really good banger right here. You don't find stuff like this all that often, but look up this model. ICOM ICM 700. This thing sells for several $100s. The last one sold for like 700 bucks. The guy plugged it into a power inverter, showed me that it works and everything, so that's great. I think I should be able to get $500, $600, $700, $800 for this thing, and I only paid 220 bucks for it. So the guy kind of knew what he had. He knew it was valuable, but $220 honestly is a steal for this piece. I got the Sherman tank. The guy was asking 20. I paid it because he has it in the box. It's complete. The remote, the manual, everything's in there, perfect condition. This should sell for about 70, 80 bucks plus shipping. I got this billiard set. This was kind of a shot in the dark because this Crest brand, I looked up and some of the balls are selling for like $100 a set, and then some of the balls are selling for like $35, $40 a set. So I think I offered him 15 and he took it. So I only got $15 in them. So either way, I'm gonna make money, but I'm really hoping it's like a $100 set. I got this Sony DVD VCR. It's a really nice one, it works. I do have the remote floating around here somewhere. I do need to locate that because I'm not sure where I put it, but I have the remote with it. It's a really good one. I paid the guy, he asked $30 for it, which I gladly paid, because this unit with the remote is $120 plus shipping all day. I got some really, really nice Tony Lama cowboy boots. I did pay $50 for these. This was like right when I got to the sale. They have like the really ornate toe cap. They're in great condition. I think they're probably a $120 pair of boots, but I got to do a little bit more research, and $50 is more than I usually like to spend, but these ones were so cool and so perfect that I thought I'd take a shot. Now I got two Michelin signs for $100. I'll show you the other one. These are cast iron, and I'm really not sure. I couldn't find a Michelin certified center sign like this, so I'm assuming it's pretty rare and it's pretty big, as you can see. So I'm really hoping that this piece is worth like $150 or $200. So I got a couple knives. These straight razor boxes are empty, but I thought a collector might like them, and everything was half off from this guy, so I got all this stuff for $25. It's a nice Winchester knife. These are probably highly collectible for people that collect straight razors. And then we got like a US Boy Scout knife and a straight scrimshaw knife, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that was a good bag for 25 bucks. This is a really, really cool piece. Lost Coast Brewery Indica. So this is some kind of like beer that they make, and this is a wooden sign with a hanger on it. Now the reason I wanted to buy this is because when I looked up Lost Coast Brewery Indica, just the beer tap handles for this beer is selling for like $100, and anything related to this beer was selling for a lot of money. So I'm thinking that this sign is probably worth around $100. I did pay $30 for it. It was kind of like a shot in the dark. And I bought some DVDs because I like to watch DVDs, and there's a lot of good movies that aren't on streaming services, so I usually pick them up at yard sales for like $1 each. And then this was the last piece of the day, I think. The other Michelin sign. Not as big as the other one, but a cool piece nonetheless. And you can see it's dated 1949 London on the back, which is cool. And I forgot to show you, the other piece is dated on the back and it says Manchester. And just so you guys know, I have this child safety seat in the front of my truck just because I needed the room in the back seat. I do not put my child in the front seat next to the airbag. So just so you guys know. So it's a couple days later. I went through all the trunk sale stuff. I spent $1,500 on all that stuff. And after getting it all listed, well, not getting it all listed, but getting it all photographed and processed and looking up the value and all that, I think the resale value is around $4,500. So I should clear about $3,000 in gross profit. That Marine CB radio I bought should be worth about $700. And the guy gave me this free antenna system that came with it. I didn't really think much of it, but as I was processing stuff, I looked it up. It's really valuable, and we listed it for $275 free shipping. So that was just like a really good find. I paid $220 for the radio, but collectively I should get $1,000 out of all of that. The knives and stuff, I mean, it's just a bunch of really good stuff. So I'm gonna make a bunch of money off of this stuff, and it was really good quality. This is the kind of stuff I look for when I go to yard sales, estate sales, auctions, things of that nature. Maybe this will give you guys some good ideas when you're outsourcing. But if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. Tell your friends, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Until next time, peace.